Where's the sun? They said it was going to be sunny today. We need some sun, so today we are going to head to Mount Pisgah and we're going to climb that mountain and find the sun. So let's get going. Thank you for joining us today on our video channel. We're going to climb Mount Pisgah. I know if we make it to the top, it's going to be so much sunnier up there than it is down here in the cold, icy bog. So let's get to hiking. If you go to the east side, you can park on the road and avoid the $5 fee. But if you prefer, you can pay that $5 fee. And if you're going to hike it a bunch or visit a lot of Lane County parks, you need to get a park pass for $40. That's $40 annually, and you can hit all the Lane County parks. Let's get to hiking. Today, my daughter and I are parking on the east side. We're on the road. Right up ahead of us is the billboard, and that's where you can check out all the trails. So we're going to be heading straight up the mountain, but you can go to the right and it loops around to the top, or you can go to the left and take the river trail. Here's my daughter and my little granddaughter Maisie. They're hiking with me today. It's about a 5-mile round trip, maybe a little more. We're taking the short road, which is the steepest, but it's a great hike. You can usually do it in probably 2 to 2.5 hours if you're walking, as opposed to jogging up the mountain, which a lot of people do. It's quite amazing. You can see the fog is already lifted on this side of the mountain. Back in 1973, the County Board of Commissioners officially changed the name from Mount Pisgah to the Howard Buford Recreation Area. But for those of us who have lived here forever, it's still Mount Pisgah. It's also a wonderful place to bring your dog. Trails 1 and 2, you have to have your dog on a leash at all times, but on the rest of the trails, if your dog is well trained and comes to verbal commands, you can let them off leash. There are over 400 native plant species here on the mountain, between the wildflowers, grasses, trees, and shrubs. Right now it's January, so it looks pretty sparse. No flowers, no wildflowers yet. I do suggest, though, you stay on the trails, because the entire park is a lush haven for poison oak. You can even get poison oak in the winter, trust me. And this is a good time to keep your dog with you too, because your dogs can actually get poison oak on their fur. And if you're susceptible to poison oak and you pet them afterwards, it's guaranteed you're probably going to get it. Plus, there's a lot of ticks up here. So if you do let your dog run free, definitely check them for ticks when you get home. There's a lot of little streams and creeks going up the mountain. Park is 2,200 acres, and the mountain is about 1,500 feet in elevation. Have climbed about 950 feet when you hit the top. We've almost made it to the peak, and now you can see off the west side of the mountain all of the fog. And on the east side, most of the fog is lifted. So the bronze monument at the top of the hill was sculptured by Pete Helzer in honor of Jed Kesey, the son of the noted author Ken Kesey. We made it to the top. My daughter, my granddaughter, and and we are at the Jed Kesey Monument on the top of Mount Pisgah. When you make it to the top, you have got to have your picture taken at the monument to prove you were there. Also, tucked inside that monument is a book, and you can take it out and there are pens available, and you can sign the book, put your name in there, put when you were up, what the weather was like, just write a little note. And off in the distance you can see the Three Sisters and Diamond Peak. So the views are spectacular on a clear day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and my daughter and my little grandbaby Maisie. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and if you want to get notified of our next video, ring that notification bell, and we really appreciate your support. Have a great week.